Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy meal prepping. Happy December. Happy everything. It's nice and sunny out today, so hopefully get out later. But here I am prepping. Actually, there's peppers in here, so maybe that's why I got the pepper in my mind. So some meals for this week and for today, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Hi, Jennifer. So first, I'm actually going to try out the special, the host special from last month was a rotisserie chicken, and it might be coming back in a special this week, maybe. Wink, wink. So super easy. I'm actually going to try the microwave version and maybe just throw it into the oven for the last few minutes or so. But basically, that's the seasoning in there. And it just says, so you got a 3-pound chicken that fits into the container. I'm using your square one, not the round one. And then it just says breast side down, shake half on, rub it all in, turn it around, put the rest of it on, throw it in the microwave for 20 minutes covered until you get an internal temperature of 180. So I'm gonna do the 20 minutes and then probably just toss it in the oven for the last few minutes anyways to roast it up. Just because I'm using the oven, so I may as well just go ahead. So I'm just going to toss them on and get it all smushied in there. Massage your chicken. If you watch Jamie Oliver, like, he totally is into the whole massaging your chicken. I feel like there is a lot of seasoning there. Messy. So, if you hopped on, say hello, what you're doing this morning, what are your plans for the rest of the day, what are you making for yourself this week and your family, and yeah, share away. Okay, so there we go, breast side back up. It's been seasoned a lot. Trying to get the seasoning out of my fingers. Okay, lid on and in the microwave for 20 minutes. Okay, so that is the rotisserie chicken. Next I'm going to make our brownies because the brownies are back, so that's super awesome. So let's make those. So that is our gluten-free chocolate brownies. Yeah, I think it'll just be based on how popular it is. So I can say it may be just returning for another special, but keep your eyes out for what they'll be bringing them back, because it's whatever is most popular. So people put in comments into customer care and that they're really loving a particular thing, and more popular it is, the more opportunity that it'll show back up. All right, so basically you're supposed to do 2 eggs, some melted butter. I'm actually just going to use some oil. I'm going to use a banana just because it's on its way out the door, so may as well just add it. And I will use 1 egg. All right. You know me, I just kind of throw everything into one container and go for it. Obviously, you should whisk your egg with all the liquid first and then put in your powder or your mix. But if you're like me, you can just toss it all in and make it work, because it does. As you can see, I might have to put a tiny bit more oil in and just help it come together a bit. And the other option is, if you weren't using the eggs, and using chia paste and that, then you could add a little bit of dairy or milk or water or something and just kind of make it a little more cake batter like. Because that's the thing with the eggs, is that it does that. Gives you the liquid. Okay, banana, 1 egg, a little bit of milk, and then I'm going to actually add in a bit of peanut butter, because that's just me. Peanut butter, chocolate, banana, brownies. Okay. Okay, and I got my favorite pan. And I just put a little bit of the same grapeseed oil that I like down, so that it pops out. If you don't have the perfect petite, a muffin pan or your cake pan, but basically the recipe will go into the 8 to 9 inch normal like cake pan. And I do love our 3-in-1 spatula for this very reason, that I can just literally grab a scoop and put it into the cavities or molds or little holes, whatever you want to call them. This is kind of where I say you don't have to be an avid baker. That is the fun thing about our packages, but also the fun thing about using these particular type of molds and stuff, because you can make a mess and it doesn't take that much to clean it back up, which is what I like it. I'm not particularly one for following recipes. I like to dabble, so I have learned that you can dabble when it comes to baking. It's just a matter of what you're willing to have at the end, like the consistency and whether it rises and all that kind of stuff. But if you're more for taste than for presentation, then just follow along what I do. Wing it. But if you need recipes, we have lots that we can help you out with, whether it's baking or cooking or trying to find different options for maybe people in your home that don't like particular flavors or can't have things, food restrictions. And this is what I also love, is just super great little guy. Okay. And this is where you can clean it up. Go. These are my brownies because they're back and I'm super happy for that. And I put in some peanut butter and I put in a banana and only 1 egg. So there we go. Hi, Diane. Okay, so they should be almost ready at the same time as the chicken's ready. And then I can put the chicken right into the oven and let it finish roasting. So I can get crispy skin and all that. Although I hear that happens even in the microwave, but we will soon see that as we do that. So just in case you just joined in, made the chocolate brownies because they're back, which is super awesome. I added in some peanut butter and some banana, which is these ones here. And I also put in the rotisserie chicken seasoning on a chicken, and it's in the microwave as well. That was the host special from last month, and there is a whisper that it might be coming back for a special for December. So just hold on. Okay, so that's those. The next was, I was actually gonna make my own red pepper jelly. And hear me out, this is the first time I'm doing this, but it's because we had all these extra peppers and I just wanted to use it up. So I don't have the spicy ones, but that's okay. I'll put some poco picante in with it. What I'm going to do is pop open some peppers, give them a bit of a chop and stuff, and then throw them into my food processor. Not really that much of a chop because it doesn't really matter. And chop those up, and then while they're chopping, I'll get, so the recipe said some lemon juice, some honey, and chia. So that's why I'm using the chia, because we have a chia jam that we had before, but you could just use regular chia seeds. It says apple juice. I don't have any. I have orange juice. So I'll use orange juice instead, and it's fresh orange juice that we froze because we had some oranges that were going on us. So it just said a cup of apple juice. I'm just using frozen cubes of our orange juice that we have. It says 2 tablespoons of honey or something, some kind of sweetener. And then it says 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. So I've got one. Might not have that much. Oh, there it is. All this, of course, is based on your flavor profile too. So if you want a little more lemon, go ahead. If you want a little more sweetness, you can as well. Obviously, if I probably had used slightly hotter peppers, it would make sense, but since I haven't. So there's some lemon juice, and a bit of honey, and the apple juice, or orange juice, sorry. Oh, I missed the pepper. And then 2 tablespoons of the chia paste. But you could just use your chia if you have chia seeds. Very juicy peppers, it seems. So I just use the food processor and chop up our peppers. If you don't have a food processor, you could just chop them up, cook them down, and then either throw it into a blender after you've cooked it, or just use a potato masher or something. It just depends on how chunky and everything you want it. So some peppers, the chia paste, and then I was going to put a little heat. So I will put a tablespoon of our poco picante. You had chili flake peppers or chili flakes or whatever, that would work too. Okay, so now about 10 minutes for it to you guys know the word I'm thinking, squishy down. Away. All right, Chicken is going, brownies are going. Everything's looking awesome. All right, then next what I was gonna actually do is make some, scallop potatoes, or whatever you want to call them, but I'm actually going to use it in our muffin pan as well. So what ends up happening, I chop into little slices, make up some fun. I'm just going to use like the mac and cheese seasonings with some garlic, roasted garlic and better than bacon. Mix up that as a thing sauce. Pile them all in here, and then yeah, that's it, pretty much. That's what I'm doing. And I like using our very cool 4-in-1 mandolin, because I can get really fun little slices, or you can go a little bigger, but this way I can just layer it in. Potato, and then I was actually going to put a little bit of zucchini in as well. Some of us getting the veggies sometimes is a little extra hard, and this way if I cover it with the potato and the sauce, some of us will eat our vegetables more, aka my hubby. I will check your question in a second. I just don't want to chop off my fingers. Okay, and then I'm going to do one more potato. Alright, so I got 2 potatoes, 1 zucchini. If I need more, I've got more. But let's go in with the sauce. You could use Alfredo with this, or the chicken stew one, or just make your own if you like. Just use a bit of almond milk. You could use water, but there we go. There's the sauce. And I said I was going to put a little bit of roasted garlic in there, and our better than bacon poppers. So basically I'm just going to toss it all in there, get the sauce in. Of course I didn't do this with the right fingers. So can you see me? Okay, move over a little. So push around, a bit of zucchini, some more of the potato, some more zucchini, and stick a potato on top. Okay, so that's it. That's pretty much what I'm doing here. And let me check on. So what was your question? Oh, I am using, I think it was the smallest one. Yeah, I think I'm using the 1.5 milliliter slicer, just because I like, really thin. But you can use the next one up, which was the 3.5 if you wanted to make them a little bit thicker. Obviously I got really big potatoes here, so I have to squish a little bit, but that's fine. As I said, this needs to be fancy. It's just to change it up. Sometimes, you know, you want something a little bit different, and they'll go nicely with our rotisserie chicken that we've got in the microwave. It definitely looks like I don't need any more than what I've got. All right. So I will boil these first in the microwave, like get them cooked, and that's kind of when the chicken comes out. I can throw these in for about I'll say 5 minutes, and then I will throw them in the oven as well with the chicken to get them crispy on the bottom, or on the top, sorry. So that's what I got going on for some potatoes and zucchini. I'm just making a fun kind of scallop potato here using the mac and cheese seasoning and our garlic aioli and better than bacon, just to kind of give it a little bit of extra crunch in there. You could do this with squash and stuff too. Okay, so that's those ones. Steal a few here, they're super big. Okay, so I got them set up, and I'll just finish with the sauce on a few. Waste not, as they say. I'm going to check on the peppers first. I did have it on high heat. Okay, I'm going to turn it down. Ooh. Another 5 minutes for that. All right, let's check on this chicken. Ooh. Brownies are almost ready. We'll use mittens. Okay. Whew. There is our chicken. There's rotisserie chicken, 20 minutes in the microwave. Let's check internal temperature. While that's going, I will throw in one of the potatoes for a couple minutes. Okay, so it says 160, so it needed a little longer, which is fine because I'm going to throw it in the oven anyway, so it's good. So probably just need to go in for maybe another 5 minutes or so. I'm going to pull out the brownies as well. There we go. Those are brownies with a little bit of peanut butter and banana in those. All done. And then I'm going to, as I said, toss him into the oven. And in case you're wondering, yes, you can put our steamers right into the oven, no problem. All right, and that one's got to go. All right, and I think the last thing I was going to make is some fish cakes. So I just have some white fish here that we had frozen. I'm just going to chop up. You could actually even, like, if you had your food processor still going, you could chop up a little bit that way. I'm not cooking these right now. What I'm doing is just setting them up so that they'll be all in the patties, and then I'll put them in the fridge just to set, and then they'll also make a great quick lunch, because we know they don't take very long, for tomorrow and dinner if necessary. So if you watch Jamie, which I know I'm talking Jamie a bit today, but he does some really small pieces, and then he'll do some really chunky pieces. It just kind of helps bind everything together. So what I'll do then is put it into here, and then I just need some seasonings. Okay, I just started it in the microwave for a couple minutes, just so that they're already kind of, you can see that they're starting to get soft, and now I'll throw it in the oven. And throw in the other ones. Okay, so basically it's 10 minutes for the red pepper jelly, and then while it cools, it'll start to thicken up, and if it's not thick enough, you just add more chia paste or jam or whatever, seeds, and it'll thicken up as you go. So now I just need to let that sit. And seasoning for my fish. I am a lemon dilly girl, because that's what I like. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic seasoning. And a lot of our lemon dilly. Okay, so now I'm just going to grab some of the fish, kind of pat it into a patty of some sort or ball, whatever it is you like. If you had a, well, if you have our burger press, that would work great too. You stick it in the burger press. If you're attempting to watch exactly how much you put portion sizes, then definitely use the press, or use our scoops if you've got our scoops, because those are awesome. Okay, so I got 4 fish cakes ready to go. So I will just set those up into the fridge, and they will be for dinner or lunch tomorrow. Otherwise, that's what I was going to make today. So there we go. And it's 10:30, so there we are, on time. So it's just the chicken's going to go in for another 10 minutes or so. I will post that afterwards when they're finished, but since while I'm cleaning up, I can let it finish, and then when I'm finished cleaning up, it should all be ready, and I can pull it all out and then show you guys. But there you go. So as I said, we made red pepper jelly because I had leftover peppers. I made brownies because they're back, with a little bit of peanut butter and banana. I did make the rotisserie chicken seasoning, which it should be coming back soon in a special, which is awesome. And what else did I make? Oh, mac and cheese version of potato scallops in our muffin pan with zucchini, and the fish cakes. So there we go. lots of stuff made today. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. So some things happening. There is something special coming tomorrow about self-care and a collection, so it's super fun. So if you see a lot of posts of us saying, you know, permission to relax and you're brave and all that, it's just that we're trying to encourage everyone to look after themselves as well, as we go through everything that we're going through right now. We know 2020 has been a very interesting year, and sometimes we get so wrapped up in things, forget to look after ourselves. So if you're into it, join us as well. It's a 30-day challenge. You can post about what you're doing for self-care and partake, and I believe there will be prizes as well for things that are happening. So I would totally partake in our self-care 30 days. It'll launch tomorrow, so there'll be more information coming tomorrow. There, of course, is the specials that's going on for the customers, or anybody ordering. Anyone, could be consultants, doesn't matter. Whoever orders in the month of December, if it's over $50, you get a $10 voucher. If it's over $100, it's a $25 voucher, which is awesome because you get to use those in January when our new season comes in the middle of January. So order up some stuff for your holidays, get your meal planning done, order some gifts in that, and then in January you can treat yourself, which is great. And it can go against anything. So if you're a host, it'll go against your host credits. If you're someone who's thinking about joining and you purchase, you can put it towards paying for your kit next year, or January, which is next year. Or if you buy a kit now to get prepared for next year, you'll also get a $25 gift certificate as well, which is super cool. And you can use it towards, if you're a consultant here on my team, you can use it towards the new product stuff that comes out in January. So you guys have it first, so you can use it towards that. So it's super great. That way it's just giving back all around. Host benefits for this month is our delicious Belgian milk chocolate chips with a cool tray. And January has an awesome one as well. So yeah, so there's a lot of fun things happening. I overdid that one. Don't do 5 minutes. 2.5 minutes is all you need. This is what will happen. So then I'll throw this one into the oven as well. Or something else. Host benefits, the specials. There's a special collection coming. Oh, the Epic Life collection. Oh yes. Okay, so Epic Life Challenge starts again on January 4th. I'll be there again. I would totally love if anybody wants to come join me. It's a free community to join. It's a 90-day challenge. It's not so much about weight loss. It's just lifestyle. It's just kind of like, it's a community for reminders, kind of accountability, helping you remember to, you know, move every day, have a nice sleep, eat well, all that kind of stuff. So if this interests you, you want to be a part of a big group where there's chances to win raffles and stuff as well, but have accountability and kind of help you with that. Totally recommend joining the group. As I said, it's for free. If you're not prepared for it and you want some delicious goodies to go with it, whether it's the guide and the journal, there's an awesome collection on right now. The big collection that comes with 13 seasoning and spices. It comes with the guide, the scoops, the journal, and a special enchilada seasoning, which is exclusive. It's $155 with a like 207 or something value, so you do get a pretty discount on it if you buy it. And up until the 14th, you will get these special enchilada seasonings. If you don't need the guide and journal because you already have one, you can just get all the seasonings. And even if you didn't want to partake, but you like to get all the seasonings at a good price, I would totally recommend getting that kit as well. So there you go, things that are happening right now. And yeah, so just again, thank everybody who's been a part of this community that I have, my team, my customers, my hosts, everyone. It's been an, as I said, interesting year. But for me, now I've hit leadership, it's something I've been going for a while. So I'm super happy to be here, and I'm thankful for everybody who's partaken in that. So again, thank you for being here this Sunday morning. I will show you the finished products in the next few minutes once I finish cleaning up and pull it all out of the oven. Otherwise, have an awesome day. May your Sunday be awesome. May you go out and enjoy the sunshine if you have it. And happy meal prepping.